whoever. It don't matter. I really like to fight Machida. That's my goal. If he still has the belt, is to beat him. And if he doesn't have the belt, I'd still like to fight him and beat him. I like to get redemption on everything.
A lot of people say it was his karate that put him over.
I think it was his, as Joe Rogan says, his elusiveness, which is I call it being a pussy and not wanting to fight. It's fine. I guess it kind of he heard me out loud because the last two fights he's stuck it to the guys he's fought. You know, he's tried to push the fight, which I think maybe he was just afraid of me and he didn't want to fight me. But he beat me fair and square. He beat me by elusiveness, which is fine. And like I say, everything happens for a reason. And I'll be back, and hopefully I get a chance to fight him again.
When's your first fight?
First fight will hopefully be by the beginning of November, I think. Nothing's for sure yet. Nothing's set. But you know, I get to kind of test myself these next 3 or 4 weeks. Start wrestling hopefully, and if I'm able to start wrestling by the end of August, I will be competing by November, I think. If not, New Year's in December. It will be a stacked card again.
What's your take on Brock Lesnar?
Brock Lesnar, I love the guy. He's awesome for the sport. He brings an intriguing side that I brought when I first began. You know, the professional wrestling side, but you know, if you're gonna talk the talk, you got to walk the walk, and he's walking it, and you can't take nothing against him. You know, the guys could be brash, loud, and talk shit as much as possible. If you don't back it up, that's the problem. That's the Tank problems was he couldn't back it up. But if you can back it up as Brock has done, more power to you, man. You know, people are going to hate you or they're going to love you. I've proven that that's the way to go, and I've proven that I can talk shit and I can back it up. Sometimes I may not back it up, but I leave my heart out on the octagon every time I compete, man. I let everything go as much as possible. I don't hold back. I don't look for a decision. I don't look for just to win. I look to kind of stop the guy. You know, I look for an exciting fight for the fans. I give them their bang for their buck every time I compete. So Brock tries to do it too. It's just give him somebody that can test him. Frank Mir's not going to test him. I didn't think that was a test for him. I won money on that fight. You know, I put a big wad on Brock by knockout. I knew he was going to knock him out, and he did. Stopped him.
Who's really doing it in the UFC now?
Who's doing UFC? Of course, George St. Pierre. He's the man. I see myself in him so much, man. I'm amazed by how well he's doing. It just shows the hard work and dedication. I mean, he's shredded. He's in great shape. You know, he takes his job very seriously. You know, he does everything that a champion should do. And I'm very impressed with him. And I love St. Pierre, man. I would like to train with him sometime. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, for someone that's been in the business for 12 years to go to train with a young guy like that, I would love to. Just to see what his camp's like and see how he trains and what he does and the intensity and his mindset prior to a fight or prior to training, what he does.
You think you could handle it in Canada in the winter training?
Yeah, I'm up in Big Bear. Shit, it's 15 degrees in Big Bear. So I don't know. I could imagine it gets a lot colder in Canada. I mean, I know it gets into minus degrees and zero. That's fine. I'm used to the cold. I have no problem with that because I know you can warm the room up a little bit. But yeah, I know they got some great wrestling up there too, and that's my game. So like I said, St. Pierre fights just the way I fight, exactly. I watched his game, and I was watching UFC 100, and that fight right there was when I fought Vladimir Matyshenko. The same stuff was happening. I was like, wow, this kid's tough, man. He was dominating in the wrestling game. Every time the contact happened, boom, hit his shot and took him down. And that's the way we fight, man, and fans love it.